Stop. Just for a moment. Stop. Can you hear it? Not the cars outside. Not the hum of your refrigerator. Not even the notifications waiting on your phone. Can you hear the sound of your own existence? We spend our entire lives running. We run toward goals. We run away from fears. And we run from the one thing that terrified us the most. The silence. We have been told that silence is empty. We have been told that if we aren't loud, we don't exist. But what if I told you that everything you have been searching for, the peace that survives the storm, the clarity that solves the unsolvable, and the connection to the divine creator that you've felt missing for years is not found in the noise. It is waiting for you in the very quiet you've been running from. You are not here by accident. Your soul guided you to this moment because it is tired. It is tired of performing. It is tired of the static of the world. In this video, we are going to do something radical. We are going to put down the weight of the world. We are going to walk past the ego, past the labels, and past the noise. We are going into the silence because that is where the Creator is waiting to speak to you. Not in words, but in a feeling of home. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. You are safe here. You are seen here. Welcome to the Spoken Soul. Part 1. The Soul's Homesickness. We begin today with a truth we often hide from ourselves. Every human being carries a subtle, quiet ache. It is a feeling that no matter how much we achieve, how much we own, or how many people surround us, something is missing. We call it stress, we call it boredom, or we call it loneliness. But in the depth of the soul, it has a different name. Homesickness. You are a guest in this world. You were fashioned by a hand that does not make mistakes. Before you were given a name, a body, or a history, you were a soul in the presence of the divine. That connection is your true home. The noise of the modern world, the constant notifications, the pressure to be someone, the addiction to doing, is a wall that stands between you and that memory. Silence is not just a lack of sound. It is a return to the frequency of your Creator. Think of a radio. If there is too much static, you cannot hear the music. The world is the static. Your soul is the music. In this first stage, we don't just ask for quiet, we ask for the courage to stand still long enough for the dust of the world to settle. When the dust settles, the view becomes clear. You are not a human being having a spiritual experience. You are a spirit, currently having a human experience, and the spirit is hungry for its source. Part 2. The language of the unspoken. If the Creator wanted to be known only through words, our lives would be books, but the divine is known through signs. Look at the universe. The sun doesn't scream as it rises. The stars don't shout as they guide the traveler. The trees don't groan as they reach for the sky. The most powerful forces in existence move in absolute, dignified silence. The divine mirror. When you enter deep silence, you are putting down your tools. You are stopping your performance. In that moment, you become a mirror. If a mirror is constantly shaken, it cannot reflect the light. But when the mirror is still, it reflects the sun perfectly. Many people fear silence because they are afraid of what they will see in that mirror. They fear their regrets, their shadows, and their questions. But the Creator is not a judge waiting for you to be perfect. The Creator is the light waiting for you to be still. Your flaws are not obstacles. They are the very places where the divine light enters. In the quiet, you realize that you don't have to earn your worth. You were born worthy because you were born from love. Silence is where you stop trying to convince the world you are enough, and you start believing the Creator who says you are. Part 3. The sanctuary within the heart. There is a sanctuary inside you that the world cannot touch. It is a room where the door only opens from the inside. This is the heart. In spiritual tradition, the heart is the throne of the divine presence within the human. The 3 dimensions of stillness, the mind. Most of our suffering comes from what if and if only. Silence in the mind is the practice of trust. It is the realization that the one who manages the orbits of the planets is more than capable of managing your life. Release the burden of being the architect. Be the observer. The tongue, we speak to defend our egos. We speak to fill the gap. But there is a sacred strength in the unsaid. When you choose not to respond to an insult or not to brag about a success, you are keeping that energy for your soul. You are building an internal reservoir of power. The ego. The ego loves noise because noise makes it feel important. Silence is the death of the ego and the birth of the spirit. In this space, you find presence, not the presence of your problems, but the presence of the provider. You begin to feel a warmth that has no physical source. You begin to hear a guidance that has no voice. This is the intuition of the divine. It tells you when to move, when to wait, and when to let go. You are never, for a single second, navigating this life alone. Part 4. Carrying the light home. As we prepare to end this reflection, remember that the goal is not to stay in this quiet room forever. The world needs your light, but you cannot give what you do not have. You have spent this time recalibrating your soul. You have untied the knots of worry. You have looked into the silence and found that it wasn't empty, it was full of the Creator. Your new walk, when you finish this video, go back to your life, but walk differently. When someone speaks to you, listen with your whole soul. When you face a challenge, take a 3-second silent breath before you act. That 3-second gap is where the divine helps you. Let us close with a final moment of union. Close your eyes. Feel the weight of the earth beneath you and the vastness of the sky above you. You are the bridge between the two. You are a miracle. You are a masterpiece of the infinite. Repeat these words in your heart. I am connected to my source. I am at peace with my journey. In the silence, I am found. Thank you for being part of the Spoken Soul. If this journey brought you even a moment of clarity, then it was meant for you. Please subscribe to join our growing family of seekers. Let us walk each other home in the beautiful strength of silence. Welcome to the Spoken Soul.